everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, guys. We are back with this edition, this special quarantine edition of WR 5 Questions, or 5 Questions with WR.
Yeah, 5 Questions with WR.
Guys, we got questions. You guys been sending us questions like crazy, and we're trying to get these questions out to you
gotta
guys.
give us time. We'll get to your question when we get to it.
Yeah. We gave you what we gave you, right?
We'll get... a lot of people sends a lot of questions.
Well, with this quarantine going on...
Believe me,
we're going to spill them out.
Believe us, we've been filming nonstop.
Yes.
Because we're bored, and there ain't nothing else to do.
And we get a chance to get...
This is perfect time to make more videos.
To go ahead and get the backlogs that we got, to get them out, get them in there.
And if you guys want to ask questions, you guys can anytime you guys want to. The easiest way to do it, guys, is do it in the comment section down below. Very easy to do.
Yeah.
Type your question, bam.
It's a lot easier to see, too.
That's right.
Because you'll get lost in the shuffle if you do it some other way.
You'll get lost in the shuffle on Facebook. You'll get lost in the shuffle on Twitter. You'll get lost in the shuffle if you do it on Instagram as well. So try to do it in the comment section down below. It's the easiest method to do that.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, get down there to the fire down below.
Guys, let's go ahead and get started with this edition of 5 Questions. The first 2 questions are asked by Frankinkus. 327. Good friend of ours.
Yeah, old Frank.
Frank's first question here is, thoughts on the shitty Raw guest hosts?
The shitty Raw guest hosts, huh?
Those were the dark
years. Those were the dark days of Monday Night Raw, in my opinion.
well, it's darker now.
No, I'd still say those were
with no people.
No, I'd rather take no people than watch more guest hosts.
Okay.
To be honest with you. Because the guest hosts didn't do shit. Now, some of them actually got it, Like, Bob Barker did a great job.
The price is right.
Some of them actually did do a good job. But there was a lot of them that were the drizzling shits.
The ones that I hated the most were the ones that put themselves in matches on the card.
Yeah, those are the ones that I hated. Yeah. Or ones that don't like wrestling and say, I gotta leave early. Reverend Al Sharpton. With
a perm.
Yeah. Remember he said he got to leave at 9:30.
Yeah.
And the show ends at 11.
The show just started, motherfucker.
Well, your fucking gray-headed ass shouldn't have been in there then. I'm being honest.
Yes.
What?
Probably the worst, you want to tell you the worst guest host? Pee Wee Herman. Yeah. I have to go with the ones that didn't do, that tried to get in a goddamn match.
Seth Green
put
himself in a match. Jeremy Piven put themselves in matches.
Yeah.
Well, is that the guy with that goddamn Chinese guy? He got on my nerves. Yeah. Yeah, your movie was trash, by the way.
Yeah.
How you like that, Piven?
Post, is there any Raw guest host that you didn't really like? We know that you're not a big fan of Snoop Dogg.
Snoopy Diggity.
Well, here's the thing.
Snoop Diggity
I
Dog.
appreciate Snoop Dogg because at least he's a fan of professional wrestling. Same thing with the athletes. Except for the NASCAR drivers. They suck too. Summerfest.
The match is at Summerfest with Coffee Johnson.
I'm going to say this right here. I've always said this right here. Before actors... Fucking baseball players, football players, all they shouldn't even go to wrestling. It's what it's called, Wrestling Hall of Fame. Bad guys, you got your own fucking Hall of Fame. Be that as it may, motherfuckers.
I got a Raw guest host that trumps them all.
Oh yeah, he was the shits too.
Yeah. Donald Trump.
Remember he did a commercial-free Raw?
Yeah.
Yeah, how did that do, Trumpy?
I'm just gonna say this right
cat
here.
Motherfucker.
I tell you what, I'm just gonna say this right here. Somebody told my son that Trump was a godsend. Well,
when someone told me that, I did like Triple H when Booker T said he was going to win the world title at WrestleMania 19. I laughed my ass off when someone said that.
Now look at here, right here. Now if he's a godsend, then I have to determine myself. Was I wrong?
Atheist, apparently.
Was I wrong about God all this time?
Yeah, but the guest hosts were the shits.
Yeah.
Those were really the dark years of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, people want to say these eras is the worst years for Raw. Fuck that. Go back to the guest host. You'll see a lot worse.
Anything else you guys want to mention about the Raw guest host?
They were the shits.
They were the
Except
shit.
for the ones that actually knew how to do it.
Shouldn't it? And motherfuckers went. I think some bitches went to the Hall of Fame. Shouldn't have fucking been there. Fuck them.
Let's go with the next question. Also asked by Frankie Dinkus. Favorite mid-carder in the Ruthless Aggression era?
Favorite mid-carder in the Ruthless Aggression era? Huh.
Oh,
I got one right off the bat.
Go right ahead.
And it's a guy that I've always liked, but for some odd reason just never got to that propelled status of being in any kind of main event level. Test. I really like Test. I really do. I thought he was a fantastic, big guy, can do a lot of good stuff. His promos, so-so. Of course, he was Intercontinental Champion. He was, I think he was Tag Team Champion.
Yep.
Yeah. Hardcore Champion.
Oh, wait, no, he wasn't Tag Team Champion. No, but he won the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
No, he was Tag Team Champion with,
oh, yeah.
damn, who was it? It wasn't Albert, it was it Booker T?
No.
It was somebody.
Oh, yeah, it was Booker T.
T.
Yeah,
Yes.
him and Booker T in 2001, yeah.
And
That was a blur.
it was a blur, but he was Tag Team Champion.
Yeah.
That was a squeaker.
The European champion.
European
Hardcore champion.
And what
If you blinked your eyes, you'd have missed that one.
he's won every mid card title, but never got to a level where he was at a main event status.
Yeah.
I'd go with Test. I really like Test.
Well, you just took the same one I was going to get. Test. Because he was great. I liked Test when he was.
Not only that, but he had Stacy Keibler by his side.
Well, yeah. I'll be honest.
Between the shitty Scott Steiner feud, no three.
Yeah. Well, he did the best he could. But Triple H couldn't get a good match out of Steiner.
There you go.
If Triple H
He tried
hang
twice.
hang on. If Triple H can't get a good match out of Steiner, Test won't be able either.
Triple H tried twice.
There's one. Well, Test had to work with him fucking for a lot.
He
Fighting over
worked-
Stacy.
That's right.
But I'm about to go with Test. I have to go with Test also.
Pops, who was your favorite mid-carder?
I don't know. Actually, I think back in that right there day, I just got so sick of it that I didn't want to watch it. Because it started doing dumb shit like they're doing right now. And
I love the Ruthless Aggression era.
it was just, I really didn't have one.
You don't really have one?
Nah. I thought it was just bullshit.
And of course, you got, William Regal was fantastic.
Yep.
Lance Storm.
Lance Storm, yeah. Who else? Billy Gunn. But I'm glad Billy Gunn didn't get no spot. Especially where he's with 3 disheartening letters.
Another person I really love, Jamie Noble.
Yeah, Jamie Noble. Another one that was good was Rikishi.
Yeah.
Well, I like Rikishi because he got the young talent over.
Yeah, he did.
That was his job.
Cena's first big feud.
Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of people consider Rikishi, why the fuck does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? And all this motherfucker, he deserves the right as any other motherfucker.
Yep.
And to be honest, Rikishi got all the young talent over. The first time people will come in, who do they work with? People like Rikishi and fucking guys like that. Hell, Cena worked a program with him. When Lesnar showed up, he had a match with him. That was his job.
That was his job.
There's a lot of people that have a job where anytime there's young talent and they want to make a star, they always put them with someone that's been there a long time.
That is what they call.
And that was Rikishi's job.
That is who they call the builder. They build them up.
And to me, Rikishi did a great job for that.
Anything else you guys want to add about that?
That's it.
Good.
Let's go with the next 3 questions. And the next 3 questions are asked by MarkBoy316.
Mark Boy.
Oh, boy.
Good
Go
friend
check
of
out
ours.
Mark Boy 316's channel.
That's right. His channel is going to be linked in the description box below.
Tell him WR sent you.
Yeah, go check out his channel. He does some great stuff over there. His first question is, what did you think of the FBI in ECW?
Can I go ahead and say what did I think of the FBI and WWE? It sucked.
The worst incarnation of
Yeah.
FBI.
Chuck Palumbo,
Yeah.
Johnny Stamboli, and Nunzio. Remember when Chuck went to Raw and he only had Johnny Stamboli and Nunzio? And then they had Nunzio and Vito.
Nunzio and Vito.
What did I think of the FBI and ECW? I'm going to be honest. Now, there's a whole bunch of coronations in ECW. There was J.T. Smith, Little Guido, Tracy Smothers, the Big Don, Tommy Rich, baby.
The Big Don.
The Big Don. And remember, Tracy Smothers is from Nashville, Italy.
He is from Nashville, Italy.
Nashville, Italy.
Which, by the way, if you guys do not know, Tracy Smothers is going through a bad time right now with cancer. Hope that
I hope he pulls through. He was a good guy, actually, and he was a good talent.
Yeah,
he was.
He was also as we call a builder because back in the day, in them days, when people come in, with territory days, they would face the top talent, which he was a top talent, and they would face it. They made a star out of them.
And then there was Tony Mamaluke, and then Little Guido, and Big Sally Graziano.
What do you think about the FBI?
I'll be honest, I enjoyed the FBI. I consider them like me when they were in ECW. I kind of considered them like a.
They were a lower card tag team. Well, a lower card tag team / stable.
Yeah.
But also, you gotta throw this in there as well. A lot of people shit on Nunzio and stuff. He's a good wrestler.
Yeah, he is. I thought Little Guido Nunzio was a hell of a talent. His matches was super crazy and cheery.
Go watch him on ECW.
And they would do the triple threat.
Yeah.
A lot of great
three-way dance.
Three-way dance, same difference.
Yeah.
and they always put on great matches.
Great matches.
So you see, all three of those guys knew what each other could do. If you got men in there that knows each other that well and can go that right there, well, because they knew each other, they knew what each one of them could do with each other. That was just what makes a good match.
And then of course, you had your experience with Tracy Smothers and Tommy Rich.
Exactly.
You had your big guy with Big Sal,
yeah.
who honestly didn't really do much.
No, he was a good bodyguard.
Yeah.
Nobody
wanted to get Sal. Nobody wanted to get it. Nobody wanted to go in against him.
And Tony Mamaluke.
Yeah, but then he left and went to WWE and didn't last very long. I mean, WCW and didn't last very long.
Tony Marinara.
Yeah, when he was marinara sauce.
Marinara sauce.
Yeah, he didn't last too long.
Yeah. No.
And then he went right back to ECW.
Mm-hmm.
They only used him for a couple of weeks, I think it was.
But, once again, I thought that they were where they should have been.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
And they were tag team champions, but it was at the dying days of ECW,
yes,
and you really didn't have much.
You didn't have much, yeah.
Who did you have? You had Danny Doring, Roadkill. You had Nova and Chris Chetty. You have
the Baldies.
The Baldies. You have Christian York and Joey Matthews, and you can't use. And you had Mikey Whipwreck and Cheery teaming up every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
There weren't really that big of a tag team core in ECW.
But here's the thing, you see, back in the day, they gave them this, they come up with it, and they actually got the fucking shit over.
Mm-hmm.
And people actually cheered for this. They was mid-card, but people actually cheered for them. They got behind these guys.
Full-blooded Italians.
That's it.
Which I don't think any of them were.
No, they wasn't.
No, Italian at all.
No, they wasn't. But they made it work.
I mean, maybe Tony Mamaluke and Nunzio were kind of
maybe it was Italian,
a mix of Italian, but I think the rest of them were
we all know that Tracy Smothers was.
Hey, he's from Nashville, Italy.
Nashville, Italy. Anything else you guys want to about that?
No, I just figured, they got it over, and that's just what matters in wrestling.
It does. Next question: thoughts on Greg the Hammer Valentine, or as one guy said, Valentine?
Yeah, that shows you how stupid some people are.
What do you think about the Hammer, Tommy?
I'm gonna be honest. Greg the Hammer Valentine, he had no personality.
Hawks Barry.
To be honest, he had no
Barry.
personality.
Yes, yeah.
But in the ring, he was a great worker in the ring.
What
To me, he was a good worker.
What did Gorilla Monsoon always say? You know,
It takes him about 50, 20 minutes to get warmed up.
yeah, 15, 20 minutes to get warmed up.
But, like, he had no personality. Because look at the rhythm and blues, for God's sake. You know,
Poor guy could not sing at all.
I'm being honest. Look at the rhythm and blues.
What coming after you?
Honky got into it. Greg just
sit there with the fucking
with the hair and the sunglasses.
Yeah.
But
moving his lips.
But Greg Valentine in the ring was good. His matches with Roddy Piper, the dog collar match, great fucking match. Him and Tito Santana put on great matches.
Underrated, I thought him and Ronnie Garvin.
Yeah, him and Ronnie Garvin in the '89 of WWF had good matches. Mm-hmm. You know, like Greg Valentine. Yeah, he had no personality, but he had good ring skills. Like I thought he was a good worker. Mm-hmm. And he put on great matches.
Well, see, also that comes from him being a second-generation wrestler as well, with his dad being Johnny Valentine.
Yeah,
exactly.
It was in his DNA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like you said, he lacked in personality big time. I mean, in WWF, he got a little bit out there because some of his promos got kind of where he would scream and holler and stuff, but over his personality-wise, there wasn't much there. Pops, Greg the head of Valentine.
You looked at him and you seemed like, he was nothing but an empty box. By looking at him, did he get in the ring and he show you this right here ain't no empty box. He knows what he's doing inside the ring. And the only thing that I know is he's just dull, because he couldn't cut a good promo. But you get him in that ring and he can go. Great talent in the ring, but, other qualities he just didn't have. But those qualities have been in the ring, that's what matters.
Of course, 2004 WWE Hall of Famer as well, so that's always nice. And
him winning the tag team title with Brutus Beefcake and the Dream Team.
And title champion.
Yep, had great matches with the British Bulldogs as well.
Yeah. So another legend that young talent should pick their brains.
Mm-hmm. Hawksbury. That's right. Anyway, but when I think about Greg, I definitely think more of his dog collar match with Roddy Piper.
Yeah, I do too.
More than any other thing.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree on that?
Well, yeah,
I
but
agree.
again, he always had good match. He had a good feud with Tito Santana. Yep. He had a good feud with Ronnie Garvin.
I bet. I confirm everything you guys said.
All right, guys, let's go with the last question for this edition of 5 Questions, asked by MarkBoy316. If something were to happen to your DVD collection, what one DVD would you save and why?
Okay.
All right, well, we couldn't really narrow it down to just one DVD, so we're going to do 2 as a backup. We have some visual aids for you guys. So, Tommy's picked out 2, Pops has picked out 2, and I have picked out 2. Pops, here you go.
Thank you.
Tommy, here you go. And then I got mine here. Let's go first. I mean, we can go around once, and then we'll go around a second time.
All right.
Pops, you go first.
Okay. Now, the first thing about it is, you see, the thing about me, and we said it before we filmed it, that it doesn't mean anything. It's no money value, and it doesn't probably mean anything to anybody else. But it means something to me. And I got this right here, video right here of Whoa Mercy, Handsome Jimmy Valiant. It's signed by him because we were there when it was signed.
Yeah, we actually got it signed by Jimmy.
Yeah, like I said, it shows no value. I mean, you.
It's about a $10 DVD.
Yeah, it's about $10 DVDs. There's no value to it. It's personal to me because it's signed.
You got to meet him, and you actually got signed by him.
Yeah, that's about it. It's personal to me. The second one is the Rock and Roll Express DVD. And why it means so much to me is because Rick and Robert signed this right here. And I watched both of them sign it. It was years later, but before Ricky signed it, but Robert
got it signed anyway, didn't he?
Yeah, he got it signed anyway.
Yeah, Robert Gibson was selling these at a OVW show that we went to, and Pops bought it, got Robert to sign it.
Right.
And for years.
I kept this for years.
It was a good, guys, I would say it was a good almost 10 years before.
Yes, it was.
Before Pops got to meet Ricky Morton.
And I got to meet Ricky at the fair. He was here. And when I pulled it out, Ricky looked at it and said, "Did we get any money for this?" I'm like, "I don't know." He said,
"When'd you get Robert to sign it?"
When was Robert here? I said, "It's been years ago." He said, "Well," I said, and he said, "Well, if he signed it, I'll sign it." So I got both of them to sign it. And like I said...
and of course, Pops, who's your favorite tag team of all time?
Rock and Roll Express, baby. Great tag team of all time. But like
and
I said,
WWE Hall of Famers.
And WWE Hall of Famers. Like I said, guys, I'm going to say this one more time. These doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but it means something to me. Thank you.
Tommy, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. First would be World Wrestling Federation.
1 moment.
Presents WrestleMania 17.
WrestleMania 17?
Yeah. This will be coming.
Where'd you get that from?
Where did I get it from? Oh, yeah. You.
I bought it for you.
Yeah.
I actually got that for, I think, what was it, Christmas? Or
yeah.
My birthday? It's one of the two. I actually found it for dirt cheap. You know this DVD's about it used to be like a $70 DVD. Now it's actually, it actually went down to about a $50 DVD now, but still quite a bit of money.
Yeah, quite a bit of money. And this definitely be coming. Because this was still one of the best WrestleManias of all time. One of the best, because there's a lot of good WrestleManias. But this one, I definitely bring WrestleMania 17.
And then you get to hear My Way a lot.
The best WrestleMania song, to be honest.
Yes.
And then World Wrestling Entertainment presents Vengeance 2002. Vengeance.
Now, the thing is about this Vengeance, very rare DVD, but also this is actually the Canadian version, but still, it still plays in the DVD player, so no problem. Because you can tell between the Canadian version and the American version, because it says Coach Vision on it. It says distributed in Canada, but it still plays in the DVD player. Even the Canadian version's worth quite a bit of money as well. Not as much as the American version, but about a $75 DVD. For the Canadian, I think it's more like $40. But I actually got this for a pretty good price for Tommy on eBay.
Yeah.
And then we come to mine, which I chose two as well, and it was a little difficult for me to find two, but I did. First one is, I went with monetary value because a lot of the DVDs I can always find or get replaced if they're scratched up or something happened to them. But these are ones that are harder to come by.
Yeah.
And that is WWE Monday Night Raw, Raw Homecoming. Very hard to find DVD. If you do find it, it's on eBay for anywhere from $75 to $100 on eBay, sometimes even more. And I actually got mine for pretty much free. So, and it's like perfect.
Yeah.
It's in like perfect condition. No scratches on it, no nothing. I got it free on an eBay, in an eBay little return, and the guy didn't send it for like 4 or 5 months, and by the time it actually got to me, I already got my money back out of it. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna keep it." So I did. So Raw Homecoming I actually got for free. About anywhere from $75 to $100 DVD. And then the next one is the Trish Stratus 100% Satisfaction Guaranteed.
I'll pick your Satisfaction me right today.
This is actually the special collector's edition. Very hard to find. This DVD is about a $100 DVD as well. Sometimes even more if it came with the bobblehead that it was supposed to come with. I don't have the bobblehead. But just because I wouldn't.
Well, I don't know. I'd like to make Trish a bobblehead.
I know.
She
so
could bobble. She could bobble that head anytime she wanted to.
The original DVD is only worth maybe like $7 to $10. This one.
Yeah, I got the original.
Yeah, Tommy has the original.
That's Trish. I had to pick it up.
And I got to give a big shout out to Kid Lee from Awesome 4K. He showed me this on an eBay auction, and as soon as he showed it to me, I was kind of floored on maybe buying it or maybe not buying it because it is signed by Trish. Supposedly, I can't verify the signature. But I do have another autographed DVD by Trish, and I actually bought it from her site, and it does look like her signature. So it could be a legit autograph. I'm not for sure, but still, the special collector's edition, very hard DVD to come by, very rare. So those are the two that I would probably save out of the ones I got. And there you guys go. That's it for this edition of 5 Questions with WR. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up as I drop the cream. Here you go.
We just dropped the cream.
Here you go, Pops.
The cream got dropped.
Make sure that you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestlingRampage. Make sure that you guys follow me and Tommy on Instagram. Links are in the description box below. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you, because we are the cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop, and nobody